don't think so. So, let's grab our seats. Jake, come on your bottom, crisscross. All right. Today, we're going to read a book. Anybody ever seen this book or heard it before? It's called No David. No. Okay. And in this book, it's by David Shannon. Looking at the front, where do we see, where would the title be? Charlotte? Right up the top, it says No David. And the words down here is what? The author? Or is that the name of the book? The author and the illustrator is David Shannon. No David by David Shannon. David's mom always says, "No, David. No, David." Why do you think she's saying no, David here? Using our eagle eyes, let's figure out why she said no, David. Let's go with Jesse.
Because he's doing a bad thing.
What's he doing that's a bad choice?
He's getting the dishes.
He's getting the cookies, actually. But what is he standing on? A chair. And then what else is he doing? He's leaning way out. What do you think could happen if that chair was to move a little bit? He would go tumbling. So do you think that was a good reason for his mom to say, "No, David"? Yes. Should we make that choice? No. No, David, no. Uh-oh. Using our eagle eyes again. What did he do that was wrong?
In my home.
Charlotte?
He came home. He went inside with not a home.
Right. Ella had the right answer, but what did she forget to do? Raise her hand. Yes. Okay. Kelly? We're done with the story. Oh, no, 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 says the story. Now, David's mom is yelling, "No, no, no." What's he doing wrong here, you think?
He's leaving the water.
Raise your hand. Lily?
He's leaving the water on so he's back to right now.
He has too much water in the bathtub and probably too many toys. And he's just having a party in the tub, isn't he?
Yeah. Seriously, it's like a waterfall.
Uh-oh. Come back here, David. I'm going to put my finger over that. Oh, cover that up. Oh. No, I won't cover that up. What is he? Shh, okay. Now, we got a good laugh about it. Now, let's calm back down. What is silly David doing? He's running down the street with no clothes on. We definitely know that's not a good choice, right? Yes.
Use your finger.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn the page on that because I was embarrassed. David, be quiet, his mother was saying. Who do you think was making more noise? David's mom yelling, "David, be quiet!" Or David hitting the pots and pans with his food? David was, huh?
The other page again.
No, we're not going to look at that page again.
Look at the
Well, you guys can look when I'm not looking because I was embarrassed. I'm like, don't play with your food. And that's a really important thing we should do when we're eating. Shh. When we're eating our food, we shouldn't play with it. When we're at the cafeteria for lunch, we should eat our food nicely. Should we be crumbling it up and crushing it and cutting it into teeny tiny pieces? Turning our sandwich into a bowl of cereal or something? No. We should use our good manners when we're eating. But yes, David is playing with his food, just going crazy. That's enough, David. Now, using our eagle eye. Because see, the words say, "That's enough, David." But if we just saw the words, what would we think his mother was talking about? with Charlotte?
He just threw all his food in
He
his mouth.
threw all his food in his mouth. So that is when we say you have too much food in your mouth. So,
He's going to eat a bone on that.
yes, he's going to eat that bone. But when we're eating our food, should we just shovel it in as fast as we can?
No.
And kind of chew it up and try to swallow it? No, because if we do that, we could choke or get sick or get a tummy ache. And it's real easy to get a tummy ache if you eat your food too fast. So we want to slow down, take our food slowly, small bites, and then we can eat it. Shh. Okay, guys? I know we're talking and we're laughing and having fun, but we need to be quiet so that we can hear the next page. Go to your room, David. Now, why did she tell him to go to his room? Look, using our eagle eyes, it's kind of hard to see on this page, but I think I have an idea. Okay, so looking at this using our eagle eyes, can you think why maybe David's mom told him to go to his room? I have a clue with the TV and the cape. What do you think he was possibly doing? I can think of a couple of things that was probably he was doing that was wrong. Shh. Yes. We'll just sit just like that. But looking at this, the pages here using our eagle eyes, what do we see over here? A TV with a superhero on there with a cape. And we see David walking sad because his mom said, go to your room with the cape. So, do you think maybe he was running through the house, pretending to be a superhero, jumping off the TV, jumping off the couch, jumping on the couch, jumping up and down the stairs? Do you think maybe he was doing that?
No.
There's a good possibility that's what he was doing.
No, he wasn't.
Settle down! David's mom yells after he went to his room and he had his pajamas on. What's he doing here that he shouldn't be doing?
Lying on his
He's
bed.
got his cape on and he's jumping around and he's flying. What does he have on his feet? In his bed, boots in his bed. You think that's a good choice? No. Do you think jumping up and down on your bed, yelling and screaming is a good choice? No. Especially not at bedtime, is it? Using my eagle eyes, why would I think it's bedtime?
Because he had pajamas on.
Because he has pajamas on. Stop that this instant.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Cover it.
You're right, I better cover that too. That was Lou. What's he doing? Hey, oh, David. You pretend, yeah. He's picking his nose. His mother says, put your toys away. Does your room look like that? Toys everywhere? Yes? Well, I'm going to send a note home to your mom saying he talked about the book, No David, and making right choices. And guess what your mom's going to make you do, Cooper? Pick up your room. Just get quiet now. I know we're trying to make it really fun and crazy, but remember, you still have to raise your hand, George. Jake, turn around and sit. Jake, sit on your bottom. No, you can't do crisscross, but you can sit on your bottom. Now, not in the house, David. What is he doing here? I can't hear when everybody's at the same time. I have no idea who has the right answer. Let's go with Rudy. Huh? He's playing baseball in the house. I know everyone. Would any of you do that? No. Because what could happen? Charlotte. Graceland. Would we ever play baseball or any kind of ball in the house? No. No. And what happened? You probably got in trouble. No, Cooper. I said no, David. So looking at this picture, this page, and using our eagle eye, what happened? We saw on this side, not in the house, David. And guess what he did? He did it anyway, right? What happened? He broke the vase, and he got in trouble. And he's having to sit in the corner. Raise your hand if you've ever had to sit in the corner or go in timeout for making a wrong choice.
Yes,
I still do. When I make the wrong choices, have to go in the corner. And here, we've got a problem. Look, what happened to our book? We're missing a page of the book. Oh, no. But if I remember the story right, you know what it said? His mom said, David, I love you. Isn't that how it ends? I think that's how it ends. So no matter if you make the right or wrong choices, our parents and adults around us still love us. And when they're saying, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, why do you think they're saying that? Are they saying that just because they want to?
Can we see the next one?
Why do you think, why do you think David's mom kept saying, no, don't do this, don't do that? Let's make the right choice, right? Just like we say in class. If you want to talk, raise your hand. Because it's very important that we learn to make the right choices. Because if we're always making the wrong choices, will we be a good citizen? Will we be a good student? Will we be able to continue in life and do really well? No. So that's what's very important, is that we do. Okay. Shh. So what we're going to do next is we're going to talk about some of the things that happened in the story, and we're each going to get a chance. We're each going to get a chance to put a question on the board. So let's put our two columns up, and we're drawing a line down the middle to make our T-chart so that we will be able to keep them separate. So we're coming down. So now, what we're going to do is talk about some of the decisions that David made and some of the decisions that we can make. At school, we have some rules. Remember our swim rules? What does that swim stand for? Safe, well prepared, in control, and making respectful choices. If you're doing all those things, do you think someone's going to yell at you or talk to you and say, no? Right? If you're walking down the hall, what's somebody going to say to you? Shh, George, crisscross. Put your feet in front of you. If you're walking down the hall making the right choices, what's someone going to say to you? If this happened to us one day last week, there was two teachers that passed us, and what did they say? What did they say?
Good job.
They said, great job, I like your line. But if you're touching, Graceland, Jake, if you're touching somebody and making the wrong choices, what are they going to say?
No.
Graceland, no Graceland. Right? Is that what they're going to say? Yes, that's what they're going to say. So we want to make sure we make the right choices. So what we're going to do is using our flip chart here, we're going to start with our helper of the day, Mr. Lucas. And he's going to come up here and pull one of these out of the bag. And we're going to go through these and call everybody up one at a time. So reach in and pull one out. Only one. Now this one here says, to sound it out. It. So is hitting somebody a good choice or a bad choice? So what would we say if David hit somebody? What would we say?
No.
Yes, David, or no, David? No, David. So this would go under the no, David. So let's put this right under the no, David. Oh, stuck to my finger.
Sticky! It's a sticky one.
All right. Next we have Jesse. Jesse, come on up. Jesse James.
Let's see what you get out of the bag.
Pick one out of the bag.
Don't let me guess. Wait, I have two.
I think it's just folded in half. This is one. Wow, this is a big word. You know, I know you know that word. Participate. What does that word mean? Participate. That's a tough word. Participate means that you're paying attention and you're in the group and you're doing what we're doing. So if you're in the group and you're doing what we're doing and you're making the right choices and we're moving along and you're participating, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So we would say this is no, David, or yes, David. Yes, David. There you go, Jesse. Take a piece of tape. You were so helpful with that tape this morning with Graceland's paper. Just take that up. Let's go with Dennis will be next. Dennis, oh, we don't say that. Dennis. Let's go ahead and grab one out of the bag. Remember, guys, be respectful. Whoa! Don't be peeking. Oh, this is actually there's two words here. It says be respectful. Being respectful is when we be kind and courtesy towards other people. Be respectful. So, should we be clapping our hands right now? No. Should we be doing stretches and cartwheels in the back? No. We should be sitting. Jake, shh. We should be sitting quietly and paying attention. So, if David was being respectful to people, would that be yes, David, or no, David? Yes, David. And then we're going to Jake. Come on up, Jake. Jake. All right. Go ahead and pull one out of the bag. Open it up. Okay, turn it around so everybody can see. This one is Jasper, George. Sweetie. This one says